Auto Ordinance Tommy gun, 45 ACP. Let's shoot it. This is, unfortunately, as you can see, there is no fun switch here, as much as I would like there one to be. But this is it's a semi-automatic. Technically, I guess it's a 45 ACP carbine, but it is a lot of fun to shoot. And, obviously, this gun has quite an iconic place. Not only was it used in World War II and Korea for sure by the U.S. military, law enforcement had a real liking with it, and it was carried from, well, as early as the 20s definitely into the 70s, because when I began my career in law enforcement in '93, I remember talking to older officers that had literally carried these guns in the 70s. So it had quite a following. By today's standards, certainly not very ergonomic. But this thing is 12.5 pounds unloaded. I don't know what would be able to stick a little more with a 50 or 100 round drum. It'd be a lot more. So this is definitely heavy, but I'd certainly carry it. So let's shoot some more. Let's kill a cat. I can see it. Humidity. Glasses are fogging up. All right. It's a very heavy gun. And this is the 18-inch barrel version of it. They also make it in a 16. I'm sure the majority of those used by law enforcement were, not only did they have fun switches on them, making them full auto, they were likely SBRs, which, cut down significantly smaller. But I'll be honest with you, you're still carrying a pretty heavy thing around. But, if you're law enforcement in the 40s and 50s, I'd certainly be happy to carry something like this, especially when the bad guys are probably carrying something similar. So, running some of my 230 grain, 4 grains of 231 powder. So I'm thinking these rounds are between 750 and 800 feet per second. But this thing definitely likes them. No issues with it. We played with it a little earlier. But let's shoot a little more. Put the glasses on. Hopefully they're not fogging up. It is the most humid day of the year, I think, right now. Let's see if we can knock that grizzly bear down. They got him. Oh, even hitting the little ones out there. That thing's a tack driver. As I miss. Oh. And we're empty. You can feel that lax round block even even as heavy as this is, and the recoil is extremely light, as you noticed, because it is so heavy, but definitely a lot of fun to shoot this thing. And I've had this for a minute, and I'm talking since like 93. So I know they're a lot more expensive than they used to be. I checked on a drum recently, and you're looking at, by the time they ship it, $400. So I'm kind of, yeah, they're cool, but I watched some guys shooting some videos with them, very unreliable. So I don't know, maybe I'll get one someday just to say I have one, because it's so iconic to have that drum and the look and stuff. But the sticks are much more reliable. But you know, if you do got a kind of a taste for the iconic classic guns like this, you ought to go see my friends in Mooresville. And they got stuff like this, a lot of knowledge there too, and maybe you're looking for something particular. If they don't have it, they'll be able to put you in the right direction and give you some good advice on pricing, things like that. But at any rate, thanks for stopping by Ghost Gun Range and watch me shoot the Tommy gun.